Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. What if I told you that the ground beneath your feet is actually older than the center of our planet? Sounds completely impossible, right? How can the core, buried under thousands of miles of solid rock, be younger than the surface we walk on every day? This isn't science fiction, and it's not a mistake in our textbooks. It is actually one of the strangest realities of physics that governs our universe. This bizarre phenomenon reveals a profound truth about how gravity distorts the very fabric of time itself, and the explanation will completely change the way you look at Earth. To understand this cosmic mystery, we have to thank one of the greatest minds in history, Albert Einstein. His theory of general relativity tells us that time isn't a constant ticking clock that moves at the same speed everywhere. Instead, time is flexible. It actually slows down in the presence of strong gravity. The closer you are to a massive object's center of gravity, the slower time moves relative to someone standing further away. Now let's apply this to Earth. When you stand on the surface, you are roughly 4,000 miles away from the planet's center of mass. But when you travel down to the core, you are right there, sitting in the deepest gravitational well of our planet. Because the gravitational pull is strongest at the center, time ticks slightly faster there than it does on the surface. This effect is incredibly tiny, but over the entire 4.5 billion year history of Earth, those tiny fractions of a second add up to something substantial. Physicist Richard Feynman was one of the first to popularize this mind-bending concept. He estimated that the time difference accumulated over Earth's lifetime makes the core about 1 or 2 years younger than the crust. However, modern calculations using precise relativity equations have refined this number. Scientists now believe the difference is closer to 2.5 years. That means if you could magically place a clock at Earth's center and another on the surface when the planet formed, the deep clock would now be ahead by roughly 900 days. This isn't just a clever theory. We have actually proven it works. In 1976, scientists launched a rocket carrying a precise atomic clock to a height of 6,000 miles. When it returned, the clock showed that time had moved faster at that altitude compared to clocks on the ground. This confirmed that gravity genuinely distorts time, just as Einstein predicted. So here is something to think about. If you could live at Earth's core for your entire life, would you actually age faster than everyone on the surface? Would you celebrate more birthdays than your friends up here? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. This incredible fact shows us that Earth is not just a static rock floating in space. It is a dynamic structure where time itself warps and bends based on mass and depth. We are living on a massive gravitational clock that ticks differently depending on where you stand. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting videos.